story to be had of a 6'6" strapping lad. He'd enlist to the naval of his own port's dead to make a name and then return home. Towering man, quiet and shy, hugged his kids and kissed his wife goodbye. And he said, "Young Billy, don't you cry, for soon I'll be coming home." And she wished Johnny would stay home. Johnny came aboard with a gleam in his eye. On the dock below there stood his wife, smiling and waving as she said goodbye. And to me she yelled, "Bring Johnny home." Tell her, had we seen such a vaulted man with a thirst for knowledge and a course well planned. He spoke of his family again and again, and a life he soon would sow. Yeah, we'd all see Johnny home someday. And we'd all see Johnny home someday, to his wife and kids assuring it's okay. And we'd eat and we'd drink and we'd end our day with a sad old sailor song. And we'd all see Johnny home someday. We'd reminisce and we'd laugh and we'd watch the kids play. We'd talk about how we're gonna spend our days. Yeah, we'd all see Johnny home. Captain was an undaunted man, swore he knew his enemy all firsthand. And we knew someday he'd make his stand if again their paths did cross. It was dark as hell on a ghostly night. The cannon fire was the only light, and what we saw next was a sickening sight. And the captain's life was gone into the battle. We all saw Johnny run. Johnny jumped in without a fear for his life as the enemy boarded the starboard side. We were 15 down and dropping like flies, and I saw Johnny's eyes turn red. And he let forth a scream and a ravenous might, with a pistol in his left and a cutlass in his right. Like a wild hurricane he commenced to fight. This battle's not finished yet, and with Johnny we all are dead. And we all see Johnny home someday, to his wife and kids assuring it's okay. And we eat and we drink and we'd end our day with a sad old sailor song. And we'd all see Johnny home someday. We'd reminisce and we'd laugh and we'd watch the kids play. We'd talk about how we're gonna spend our days. Yeah, we'd all see Johnny home. And then we all joined in until the ship we breached, with a newfound vigor of 10 men each. And some did die and some did flee, but in the end our crew stood tall. And we all looked at Johnny, now covered in blood. He collapsed to his knees, cursing heaven above. For me punishment here, what have I done? And he murdered, I failed them all. And we all saw Johnny fall. And we all saw Johnny home that day, to his wife and kids assuring it's okay. And we told them of the battle of the 5th of May, and not a braver man had fought. And we all broke down when she started to cry, and she fell down beside him as she said goodbye. And the children fell in with her by her side, and for their lost time stood still. Then anger ensued for the months of prayers that went unanswered as she drew back her long dark hair. And we all watched as she died a little bit right there. And she stood and addressed me as, "Sir, thank God you brought Johnny home."